You think my dreams are too big? I said, absolutely not. You're just telling them to the wrong person. For some of you, the reason why you're not taking advantage of this opportunity is not because you don't believe in it, you don't believe in you. In order to achieve greatness, you must first believe you can. Because I get to decide. I'm running my life now. I'm finally in control of my life. I'm finally the boss of my life. Are you ready to be the boss of your own life? Are you ready to be in control of your own life? Are you ready? And you deserve to have everything you want. You deserve to live your best life. You deserve it. And stop listening to the people who tell you you don't. Kill the noise. What do they know?
Have you ever heard content creators say, comment the word burgers below and I'll send you over something for free? And then when you comment the word burgers, you instantly receive a DM automatic.
We're going to do the hard work now. So here's the hard work. I need you to confront you. I was created to be great. I was created to do great things. I was created to have great things, and I will no longer ask others for their permission. That person who was your hater, they thought they defeated you. That person who told you you'll never amount to anything, they thought they defeated you. You want me to tell you to give up? You want me to tell you to quit? Is that what you want me to say? Is it, you want to hear E.T. say, it's all right to give up. It's all right to surrender. That's what you want me to say? Well, listen to me, man. I can't tell you that. Some of us just grind. Some of us don't make excuses. Some of us don't surrender. Some of us don't give up and give in. It's our dream. Nobody's gonna see it like you do it. It's your dream. Nobody's gonna feel it like you feel it. It's your dream. Nobody's gonna be as dedicated to it as you are. It's your dream, and they don't have to understand, and they don't have to like it, and they don't have to do it. It doesn't make a difference. It's your dream, and you, my friend, have been given the task to make it happen, and you can't let anything stop you from doing what you were called to do. We do it to pressures. We say, I gotta take it, I gotta take it to another level. Once you start questioning yourself, you already lost. All of us will be successful in life if we don't quit. I gotta believe in me before anybody else believe in me. I get up at 3 because it's silent. It's easier to be focused when the environment is focused. Most of you wake up and you try to make money. Listen to me. If you would make you, money would come to you. Okay, you missed that whole thing I just said. If you would make you a better person, you'd make more money. Now, watch what I do. The way people spend their money or treat their money is how I treat my time. All right, let me explain what I mean to you. I make sure that every single day in that 24-hour period, that I'm getting a whole bunch of wins. So I'm supposed to be doing this at this time, doing this at this time, doing this at this time, doing this at this time. The problem with most of you waking up and you worshiping money. Man, I was in the back when Cole was like, I got this opportunity for you. I got this opportunity. I got this opportunity. When you become number one, you have to chase opportunities. So I became number one. Not meaning I'm better than nobody else. It means I just mastered my craft to the point that I know what I do that don't nobody else do. I know that I have a way of doing in this industry what nobody else does, and I pick out in this industry, I'll check it out my own thing. And your problem is you at 50% knocking on doors trying to get the result. Somebody at 100%. And you wondering why it ain't working. Because while you're doing what they're doing, you're not, they are. So why do I put more emphasis on time than I put on money? Because they print money. They don't print time. So I'm going to say it one more time. You are worshiping the thing that they make every day. They don't make time every day. Ain't nobody print time. I ain't met them yet. I ain't met no billionaire. I ain't met no trillionaire. I ain't met no institution. I ain't met no company. I ain't met nobody print money. So why are you spending more time on the thing they print every day than the thing, you know why? Because you're not developed and you're following other people. When you understand that the real thing is time and you ain't got a lot of it, you start focusing on your time. When you get your time right, money will come. Some people go to the bar once every 10 years. I'm going every other month. Why? When you master yourself, you put yourself in a position that a lot of people can't do what you do, and then you become rare. And diamonds are rare. That's why they talk so much. If you would become rare, you just like everybody else. You look at everybody, you acting like you just like everybody else. When you become you and you become rare, you become a. When you leave this room, you will take full ownership. And the reason why I say it's my fault, even when it's not my fault, because when I say it's your fault, I give you power. I give you control over my life. And I will never give another human control over my life. It's my fault. It's my problem. I'm coming up with the solution for it. Stop being average. Average people can't forgive. Average people can't let go. The greats, we do whatever it takes. Those who have a why can bear almost any harm. How did I become number one in the world? Found out my wife had multiple sclerosis. They told my wife, listen to me, y'all. My wife's so beast mode. They told my wife she had an MS. She's like, that. Then they told her she had to quit her job. Tear came out of her. The doctor said, you don't have insurance? She said, yeah, I got insurance. She's looking at her like, why are you crying when you got insurance? My wife's identity is in her waking up and working every day. She went to school to be a registered nurse. She went to school to do breast and cervical cancer. She didn't want to be at home. She didn't want to be no home wife. She literally went to school to be a nurse. She loves her job. But when they told her she had to quit, my wife's like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I said, how much you make? She told me 5,000. I said, top 5,000 times 12. So I'm like, 60 times 30 years. I'm like, 1.8 million. I woke up every day. 1.8 million.
Here's how to never have to worry about money after a car accident. Listen, if you have been in a car accident,
I'm number one in the world, not because I'm a better speaker. I'm not number one in the world because I look the best, because I dress the best. I'm not number one because my enunciation is the best, because I use the best words, because I got the best sentence structure, because I come from the best background. I became number one because I woke up and I hunted down the 1.8 million. So my wife will never have to work again. If you waking up every day, and you ain't got 50. If you waking up for 50, you ain't got 50. If you waking up for 40, if you woke up for a road, you ain't going to beat me because you're going after material stuff. I'm going after my phone. I'm going after my baby. I'm going after my high school sweetheart. I'm going after my kids so they can see their mom and their mama don't die. I'm making sure their mama don't get in a wheelchair if I can help. If their mama don't lose her sight if I can help it. If her mama don't lose her memory. So I started studying MS like I had. I started studying MS. Your problem is you're not studying this product like your life down on it, like your life depend on it. You playing with this product. You know what? You like the people that work for me that want to check, and they never end up getting it. But the people who work for my company act like they own it. Wake up every single day, making sure she don't have to go back to work. So watch this. I started studying, and I found out two things. One is stress. So I had to take her out of a stressful situation. And then the other thing was vitamin D. And I literally, people say, bro, why you moved to Southern California? Because my wife got advanced. I literally typed, what's the best place in the world for vitamin D? Southern California. What's the best temperature in the world in the United States of America? San Diego, California. It don't go 99, 100, and then back down. It's right there. I said San Diego, 100 down. Moving to San Diego. Wow. I don't care about San Diego. My wife, in the first year, last year, we were in San Diego. My wife said to me, we went back to Michigan when the summer came. My wife said, you know something? I said, what? She said, I never took a nap in California. I said, what you mean by that? She said, the sun energized, and I never needed to take a nap. You're going to come after me. The reason why most of you can't do what you do, you keep getting knocked down, you keep quit, because whatever your why is, it ain't stronger than the beat down you take. Whatever the beat down, whatever life is throwing at you, whatever punches is blowing, whatever's happening, it ain't deep enough for you to wake up. Like you getting punched and you feel that pain, and you like, ain't no need to get up. No, and I'm feeling you need to stay down. So life gonna beat you. You talking about making millions, life gonna beat you down. You're talking about making millions, multi-millions, billions. Life gonna beat you down. So when you feel the pain and you get knocked out, stay down. If you got a why that's deeper than your pain, every trial, every tribulation, I will my way through it. I don't care if it's cancer, I will my way through it. I don't care if it's MS, I will my way through it. I don't care if I'm struggling in school, I'm trying to get a degree, I will my way through it. I don't care if you fail the boards, go again. I don't care if you fail the law exam, go again, will your way through it. Some things you can skill yourself through, some stuff you gotta will your way through. Without vision, there's no direction. Without direction, there's no progress. Reason why you're struggling getting up is you don't have nothing to get up for. It's gonna be a dog fight. I would love to tell you that on the road to success, everything is gonna work out. It's not. It's gonna be a dog fight. On the road to success, I lost 5 aunts to cancer. It's a dog fight. In the midst of my business, I lost aunts. I had to go to funerals. We had to get on a plane. We had to drive. We had aunts that are close to my age who died, who didn't have insurance. We had to raise money. A dog fight. I had cousins shot in stores, execution style, shot back in the head twice. It's a dog fight. Like, you don't see that on YouTube. You don't see that on my TGI. It's a dog fight. My wife, 3 years ago, 7 legions following her praying. It's a dog fight. It hasn't been easy. It's a dog fight. It hasn't been the road. It hasn't been success. Like, it's just a paved road. And like each he comes way, it's been rough. It's been crooked. It's been hard. But I made up in my mind that I will get a reward for the pain that I go through. I will not stop in the middle of the process. I will not be defeated. I will not be destroyed. I will take everything that happens in my life and I will allow the pain to push me to greatness. You will not break me. You will not stop me. You will not defeat me. The only way I lose is if I quit. It's going to be a dog fight. And so if you're ready to quit, then don't get started. If you're ready to quit, don't get started. If you're looking for this easy path, don't get started. If you think they're not going to close the door on you and say no a million times, don't get started. But every time they close the door, I just get excited. Why? Because I am not a no. I'm 1 yes away. I'm 1 yes away. You can't keep telling me no forever. You can't keep denying me forever. This type of energy, this type of passion. You can't stop it. You can get changed for a while, but you cannot stop this in life. You can't defeat me. There is not. You don't have enough power. You don't have enough energy. You don't have enough strength to stop this. Contain it for a year, you might. 2 years, you might. You do not have hate, but not have enough energy to destroy life. You cannot destroy this. It didn't happen to me at 19. It didn't happen to me at 20. It didn't happen to me at 30. It happened to me at 40. After I had to all the pressure I thought I could go through, life let me finish all the pressure. I said, yeah. They said, let me bring on the heat. Then when I went through the pressure and the heat, y'all, I thought it was over. The creator said, now you ready to get cut? You say you wanted to be great, son. You say you want to travel the world. You say you want to help people, inspire people. Hey, you gotta be a guy. In our armed forces, let's just pick one, the Navy, for instance. The first thing they teach you, somebody over here, help me out. You are in the Navy, right? They're teaching you war, right? What's the first thing they teach you? The first thing they teach you, the very first thing they teach you is how to respond when you have a jam gun. And number 2, how to carry a dead body. That's the first thing they teach you. They don't teach you how to defend yourself. They'll teach you how to swim. The first thing they teach you is when your gun is jammed. The first thing they teach you is dead body, how to carry a dead body. And somebody tell me, why would they start you there? That's the worst case scenario. That's what you're not prepared for. That's what you're not thinking. You're not thinking when you go out there to defend yourself that your gun is going to jam. You're not thinking when you go out there that your boy going to get killed and you got to drag. You're not thinking that. So listen to me. It's not hardships that hurt us. It's not my cousin getting shot twice. It's not my cousin spending 50 years in jail. It's not my aunt dying of cancer. It's not my wife being diagnosed with second lesions on the brain that will break you. What will break most people that you didn't prepare for that? So when you put all your little goals and all your little dreams together, it's not the thing that broke you that broke you. It was you never even thought about the fact that you could be broken. It's going to be a dog fight. And if you soft, this ain't that you want to get out now. This is where you like, I quit.
That's so fun. Coolest plugin I ever used, Arcade. It's used by the top artists and producers in the game. Good shot.
But if you want to say, I'm not going to quit, guarantee you whatever success you want to have, you're going to have. You will not outrun me. You won't outrun me. You can be smarter than me. You won't outrun me. I'll get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and do videos. I'll do a video at 3 o'clock. I'll do a video at 2 o'clock. I'm putting out so much doggone content. They can't keep up. They smarter than me. They better than me. I admit, I got a GED. I ain't the smartest person in the world. But I get up and do this for Didi. I do this every day for Didi. Because of what Didi did for me. I do this for my kids. My daddy wasn't there. I do this for my family. You can't stop me. The reason why some of you can stop is you're doing it for yourself. And guess what happens when you get tired? When you grinding, and when you grinding hurts. Grinding is a sacrifice. Grinding costs. When you're grinding and your body tells you hurt, when you're doing it for you, you stop. You never prepared. You never prepared for worst case scenario. And the reason why ET is stepping here is I'm prepared for it. If you know anything about me, I still lay on floors. I still eat chips off the floor. I still do some stuff that to most people is crazy. Like, ET, why would you do that? Because I'm always prepared that we may not live in that house one day. One day something might happen and we might have to go back to that. And if I have to go back to that, it's not going to break me. The thing we covered the most, and for a diamond to be produced, it must first go through extreme heat. Extreme heat. Extreme pressure. Are you hearing what I'm telling you? For a diamond to be produced, it has to go through extreme pressure, extreme heat. And if that wasn't enough, what makes a diamond is the cut. So you are put through, if you want to be a diamond, you must go through extreme pressure. If you can't take pressure, then you're not a diamond. After you go through all the pressure you thought you could not handle, and you think it's over, then they turn on the heat. Of all the stuff I've gone through in my life, eating out trash cans, sleeping in abandoned buildings. The worst thing that ever happened is when I went to the hospital and they told me my wife had a chronic illness and she might not be able to walk one day. People said ET at CJ, it never broke me. Why? Because I've been broken so much. I've been defeated so much. I've been disappointed so much in my life. I know what it feels like. I can't do it. It's your turn. You shouldn't feel guilty. It's your turn. It's your time. You've blessed everybody else. You've set everybody else for success. You've compromised you for them, and look where you are. It's time for you. And so for a lot of you, you're not doing nothing because you don't have any purpose right now. You don't have a sense of purpose. You're not waking up for nobody. And I need you to get that engine. I need that drive. because you know what to do. You're the right person to do it, but you just can't seem to get out of bed. You can't seem to do what you're supposed to do. Every time you come up against a trial or a tribulation, you let it stop. You got to find your why, and your why is what's going to start you. And the problem with some of you in this room, you don't have no drive. You ain't got nothing pushing you. You ain't got no reason for waking up in the morning. You ain't got no reason for pushing past that pain. You have no reason. You better find one before you get out of here today. You better go inside. You still looking outside for the stuff that's already inside. You still looking for someone to save you when you already your superhero. You looking for some information from somebody when you already got what you need in your head. It's just time for you to get up and be the best version of you. It's not an option. And the reason why some of you are not where you're supposed to be, you're giving yourself an option. You're giving yourself an out. You're giving yourself an excuse. You're giving yourself room not to do it. But you have what it takes. Give me some energy. I can. I will.
I must.
Come on, I can.
I can.
Come on, I will.
I will.
I must.
I must.
I can.
I can.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I can means I have the ability to do it. I got what it takes. I have the ability to do it. I will. I have the willpower to make it happen. I must. My wife needs. I must. My son needs. I must. My daughter needs. We can, we will, and we must get through this. Let's go. I want to ask you a question, seriously. This is going to be hard because some of you young and you like still worried about what people think about you, so you don't want to be honest in front of people. I want you to think about what level you're on. Are you giving 90, 80, 70? Let's see what I'm saying for a minute. It's like I gave everything I got. I have no more to give. Like, I really put 120 into this. So raise your hand if you're giving 120. Like, I ain't got no more to give, E. E, I'm giving 100, E. I know I'm just doing at least what Coach want me to do. I'm doing everything Coach want me to do. I'm giving about 90% here, it'll be real. I'm giving about 90%. Let me see your hand. Of my effort, let me see your hands. I'm giving about 80%. Let me see your hand. 70%. Let me see your hand. I need you for you to admit where you are. What is it going to take for you to give every single thing you got? What is that going to take? It's consistency. And so I got to go to bed at a certain time. I got to wake up at a certain time. There's certain things I can't eat, certain things I can't watch, certain things I can't do. And I'm talking about that grind. I got an opportunity. You got an opportunity. So here's the deal. When you have an opportunity, why would you give 80% when you have an opportunity? Somebody answer that for me. Y'all talk. Why would you give 80%, 70%? Why wouldn't you always give 120%? This right here, for a lot of y'all ain't got no discipline. It's killing you. It's killing you. And you don't even realize it's killing you. It's killing you. If you're not giving 120, I'm not mad at you. My job is not to dog you out, because once we go back out, my goal is to come here and take you to that next level. From today on, you play whatever your best game is, you play that level every single time. It doesn't mean you're going to score every time, but the effort has it. You can always give 120% effort. Life goes on regardless. Mental toughness. It is in those times we have to be stronger than we've ever been before. Why? Because they need us more than they ever needed us before. I just want to make sure that the light we got left, that is sweeter than the light that if I wasn't focused and I wasn't doing what I'm supposed to do. And we're going to make it the best possible. It's your life. You got it. What you going to do with it? I want to ask you a question, seriously. How many of y'all in this room, you're like, yo, E, it is my life, but I ain't been in control of it as much as I should be in control of it. And after the day, I'm taking more control of it. Let me see your hand. Be honest with me. Come on, let me see your hands.
So why use Grammarly over ChatGPT? Well, Grammarly offers expert writing suggestions versus something generic that everyone gets while you type.
And so you looked up to who when you played ball? Like, who were the people you looked up to? Kobe, LeBron, CP, D Wade, Kobe. I was the same thing with me with Dr. Martin Luther King. In Washington, like all those people, I got a dream. When I saw Malcolm, like, boom. And I saw hundreds of black men, boom. Like, let's go. I'm like I could do that. And then when I found out I could make money doing it and I could take care of my family, I was like, showtime. Like, you only got one shot, E. So hear what I'm saying. Opportunity. You have an opportunity of a lifetime. When you understand you have an opportunity, you play a little different. Here's what I want to tell you. If you're going to get it, you're going to have to have that dog. You're going to have that dog. You're going to have to be that dude that say, I'm not just going with skills. There's a one type of dude who feel like because he's gifted that it's just an automatic road for him. Let me tell y'all something. You are gifted, but you got to humble yourself. You got skill and you got will. Two total different things. You were born with certain things, but to get to the next level, and not just get to the next level, to stay at the next level, you gotta have will when you get to that next level. So when you play, you have to compete. It's sports, it's basketball. Why wouldn't you give 120%? Talk to me. What would make you not give 120%? You gotta answer it. You play that level every single time. It doesn't mean you're going to score every time, but the effort has it. You can always give 120% effort. You can't dictate if the ball will always go in. You can't dictate what kind of game you're going to have. You can't dictate how your body is going to respond and move it around. But you can dictate your what? You can dictate your good. You can dictate your, you can always give 120% effort. Like, here's the deal. When y'all go play tonight, tomorrow, my goal is for you to go 120. So you're going to have the right people in here helping y'all. But if you're just giving me 70, 80, 90, you ain't giving me 120, you're not going to get out of this experience what you're supposed to get out. That's my job. Why don't you always give 120% effort? It's your turn. I don't belong in this room. I remember the videos had already been out. My numbers were great. And I would come in rooms and go, or like that room, like I go to a high school, like, boom. I go to a youth detention center, boom. I go to a prison, boom. I come to corporate and go, I don't know if I belong in here. Everybody in the room don't look like me. They don't come from where I come from. I don't know if I belong here. And I'll never forget. I had a conversation with Les Brown. Les Brown had called me to Orlando. We sat in the hotel and I left and I started talking to Les and I started naming like, yo, you, Les Brown, this person, #1 in the world. He said, don't you ever say that again. I said, don't say what? He said, you the best in the world right now. I said, what? He said, you the best in the world right now. There's nobody as good as you in the world. You're the best right now. The only reason you're not the best right now is because you don't believe you're the best now. And when you walk out this room, I want you to go in and yourself, I'm the best right now. He said, before you even become #1, start to proclaim it and say it long before it happened. Say I'm the #1 motivational speaker in the world. And when I was number 20, I started saying, I'm the #1 motivational speaker in the world. And I went to the computer and the world said exactly what I said. And Eric Thomas is #1 in the world. I spoke it, the world heard it, and it activated. Your problem is that you don't believe you belong here. Your problem is that you don't think you should be sitting down here. So listen to me. That over said, I want to be a millionaire. I want to be the best at this company, right? But your value system says you believe in sleep more than you believe in grinding. You're spending more money than you're making. Why? Because you're a consumer, but you're reading all the books and you're saying everything the books are saying. But those books are not in line with your value. And if you're going to go to the next level, your values are going to have to change.
I just want to pause it right there for a minute. Man, when I say this is by far one of the craziest transformations of my life, At 31, I have been through so many transformations, so many cycles. I can see it happening. The problem that I have is that I value or I found enjoyment in instant gratification. And I get my instant gratification through smoking weed. And for the last few days, I stopped. I said, I'm trying to reach a level of success that I've never seen before. And to reach that level of success that I've never seen before, I have to do things that I've never done before. You cannot solve a problem with the same mind that created it. And for some reason, I thought once I smoke, I'm able to get this stream of thoughts. My brain get to activating. But if that was true, I've been smoking weed for 15 years. I would already be successful. So in reality, once I smoked the weed, I've accomplished the feeling that I was looking for from accomplishing my goals. So I never have to accomplish my goal. All I have to do is smoke the weed and get the feeling that I accomplished something without doing nothing. Because you can create that feeling with your mind alone. And I'm done. I'm done creating that feeling with my mind. And I want to really create that in my life. I really want to be able to say, yeah, I just booked a flight to Dubai. Yeah, I just booked a flight to Cali. Yeah, I just booked a flight to Jamaica. Yeah, we finna go to Thailand. And I'm not just going to lounge, I'm going to work because I'm being requested around the world because I make a difference in every room I step in. Do you make a difference in every room you step in? Do you? Do you value yourself? Do you value your time? Do you value your energy? Do you value your mind? Do you value your time? Do you value your presence? And I have not been. I have been wasting it away for years thinking I was doing something. Really, I wasn't doing nothing. Wasting my time, wasting my energy, wasting my presence, living in this imaginary thought process, living in my imagination, thinking that I'm there, I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing, and everything is divinely aligned, and everything gonna happen when it need to happen. Everything gonna happen when you make it happen. When you make it happen, this is the time of alchemy. This is the time, if you say you're a young God, if you say you powerful, you have to create your reality. Your reality is not sitting back, waiting, and creating itself for you. What you want will come to you when you resonate at the same frequency, at the same value that you want, then you will attract that value. And I know how impactful I am. I know how valuable I am, but I've wasted hours, days, thousands and thousands of dollars on stuff that did not matter because I wasn't valuing myself. But this is the great reset. I don't know if y'all feel it happening, but there is a great reset happening right now. Things are changing in everybody's life. And if you are not changing, if you stay in the same, if you are keeping yourself from growing, you will not be successful in this time. What is stopping you from getting to the next step in your goal? What are you doing that you need to stop doing that's keeping you from getting to the next phase of your life? For me, it's this. It's this. It's planning. It's organization. It's structure. It's discipline. It's everyday consistency. Even when times get hard. For me, it was getting up and smoking weed. Getting tired, getting bored, smoking weed. Instant gratification. For me, it was females feeling like I needed somebody to value me. So I had to go get women. And now I'm on my second child. And now I got bills up the ass. And now I have to do things for myself. I have to play catch up because I played with my time, because I played with my energy. So I know what it is for me that's keeping me from being able to hit the next peak of success in my life. And it's me. It's nobody else. It's me. So now I'm in a phase where I am locked in, where I am hungry, where I am dedicated. Are you locked in? Are you dedicated? Are you waiting on somebody else to save you? What are you doing? This is stuff that I have to ask myself. This is stuff that you need to ask yourself. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's coming to motivate you. Nobody's going to come and say, hey, come on, let's work out. Come on, get up, get up. Nobody should have to do that. Are you self motivated? That's the question. Are you waiting on somebody else to come and do it for you? What's stopping you? It's you. So this is I'm gonna give y'all a little breakdown on where my mindset is and what I'm looking to accomplish. And when you have a goal and you have something you want to accomplish, you have to have a plan on how you plan on accomplishing it. I can't say I want to make $1 million and say, well, how you gonna make $1 million? I'm just gonna manifest it. Oh, I'm just gonna meditate and somebody gonna come up to me and say, here go $1 million. That's not a plan. You can meditate forever. You're going to wake up mad as hell when you open your eyes broke, with bills, with stress, with drama, because none of your problems go away. The only time your problems go away is when you do something about them, when you solve your own problems. So I got problems. I got problems I created. I got goals. A goal is the same thing as a problem, because you have to do something about it. You have to create a plan, you have to create a structure, and you have to execute to be able to make it happen. So, what's my plan? What's my goal? For starters, my goal is a minimum just for the rest of the year. Just for the rest of the year, my goal is $10,000 a month. $10,000 a month. Big goal for some people. For some people, they're like, that's it. I try to make that a week. It's streamers. It's people who younger than me making $10,000 a week, but I can't compare myself to nobody. I have to deal with what's realistic for me, what I'm working with, and I have to scale my way up. You want to be a millionaire? It won't happen in the first month. It won't happen in the first year. It probably won't happen in the first 2 or 3 years, because you have to fail. You have to fail, because when you fail, that is like seeing how bad you want it. Are you willing to go through hardship? If you can't go through hardship and get back up, if you can't go through hardship and keep going, you will never be successful. You will quit. Every time things get hard, just quit right now. Don't even get started. This game is about who has the most stamina, who has the most discipline. This is a long-term game. You can look up the statistics. Most businesses, most small businesses, most starter businesses end within like the first 2 or 3 years. Over 80 to 90% of them don't even make it past the first few years. So if you can make it past the first few years and all the hardship, you already better than most. They say most podcasts don't make it past the first 5 episodes. So if you get past the first 5 episodes, you already further than most. But the thing is, people don't see the money right away. People don't see the views right away. People don't see the success right away. People don't get the, hey, good job right away. So they give up. You have to be able to be in the darkness. Do it by yourself. So my goal is $10,000 a month. What's your goal? If you got a goal right now, write it down. If you're not writing down your goals, if you're not tracking your progress, how do you expect to be successful if you don't have a plan, if you don't have a structure? This board been in this room for damn near a year now. I should be at this board every fucking day, checking off. Did you do that? Did you do that? What needs to be done? What needs to be done today? What needs to be done this week? What needs to be done this month? Short term, long term. This is important because this is going to track you. Writing down your goals is going to track you. Let me ask you this. Who's holding you accountable? Who is holding you accountable? Who's telling you, bro, you said you wanted to lose weight. You said you wanted to get in shape. But I never see you work out. It looked like your ass is getting fatter. It looked like you getting fatter. Every time I see you, you eating some chips. You say you want to graduate. You say you want to be successful. But I never see you studying. I never see you with a book. I never see you practicing. Who's holding you accountable? And if nobody's holding you accountable, even better, are you holding yourself accountable? Or are you waiting on somebody to come and tell you what the hell you supposed to do for you that you already know you're supposed to be doing? You gonna look up in 3, 4, 5 years and you still gonna be waiting on somebody to do that for you. I'm not waiting. I don't give a fuck what it takes. I don't care what I gotta do. I'm getting out my own way. I'm doing what I gotta do for me because I want it. I really want it. So I got multiple businesses, and most of them don't bring me no income because most of the time with a business, especially with a starter business, you spend more money in the beginning than you even make. Your first year, your first 2 years are negative profit. You probably try to make your money back. You just trying to make what you put into it so you can start scaling. But if you start a business, if you trying to do anything and you think you finna start making money right away, dead it. It's going to take time. It's going to take consistency before that happens. So let me tell you my first few businesses that I started, why they not successful, and what I'm gonna do to make them successful. Let me bring y'all a little bit closer. I'm gonna give y'all some real basics, some fundamentals too, because I couldn't even come to this conclusion. I can't even do this until I do basic shit. I can't focus on my businesses until I get up and brush my teeth. Until I get up early before the sunrise and I'll work out. And I come in here and I look at a plan. It starts with the basics. The fundamentals to business is your personal life. Is your house clean? I can't work inside a messy space. I can show you my office right now. It's stuff everywhere. But I came in here, I said, I got to start organizing my office. I got to organize my space so I know when I need to get to something, I need to do something. I know right where stuff is. But if you're running around and you don't know what stuff is, if you're around a whole bunch of mess, your life will be a mess. Your living condition is going to be the same condition of your life. So if your room is nice and tidy, if you wake up and you make your bed, you're going to wake up and make your life good. It's a book called Make Your Bed and by a millionaire. And they say, though, the number one key to success is simply waking up and making your bed. If you do that every day, you already far ahead of most. But again, I'm just giving y'all a breakdown because I'm going to be streaming more often and I want y'all to see my progress. I want y'all to see the growth. I want y'all to see the consistency. I want y'all to hold me accountable. I want y'all to see me holding myself accountable. I want y'all to see what real life looks like. A lot of these streamers, they playing video games. They get the BET awards. They around a whole bunch of women. They just trying to get views. They trying to get money and they doing it off clout. They not going to show you real life. They're not going to say, hey, my rent is late and I owe $300 in late fees. They ain't gonna show you, hey man, my baby mama tripping. Y'all might see a little bit of that now with DDG, and they not even being fully transparent about that. And they using the internet to separate people, to choose a side, men versus women. Whose side you on? Division. They're not gonna show people uplifting their community, doing stuff in the community. So I'm gonna show you real life problems, real life bills. Hey, real life message. Look at this. All my camera gear, all my equipment. I got work bags over there. I got stuff all on the floor over here. This my office converted into my son room. That I turned into my office. He sleep with me damn near every night. But I got equipment all around my office, and I'm getting it clean today. I'm getting it organized today. That's what I was just doing. But I had to sit down and say, hey, let's fix our plan, man. Short term and long term. So I got 2 businesses, 4 businesses that I'm working on at one time, but I can only do one thing at a time. I'm only one man. I'm only one man. So I have to have a plan. Cause if not, I just get overwhelmed and I don't know what to do. Then I get my brain starts shaking and it's like, don't do nothing. I go into a panic. I go into a freeze. But this morning I woke up, I brushed my teeth, I washed my face, I put some oil in my hair. I went into the kitchen. I cut me a coconut. I drank me a coconut. I drank me some watermelon juice. I got on a pull-up bar. I did sets of pull-ups. I did sets of push-ups. Before I ever even thought about work, I did what I needed to do for me. So start your day by doing what you know you need to do for yourself. Today is the 3rd. I have to go pay $1,500 a day for my rent. $1,500 a day is due today, or if not, it's gonna be a late fee. And I'm tired of late fees. And I've been down there paying my rent late for the last 2, 3, 4 months because I haven't had a plan. I haven't been disciplined. I've been sitting back smoking weed. I've been chilling. I've been doing the bare minimum, thinking I was gonna be successful. How? It ends today. It ended a week ago. But I'm just showing y'all I haven't even been streaming because I've been locked in and I've been focusing on my goals. So what I did, I went to Stone Mountain one day and I was climbing up Stone Mountain at 7 o'clock in the morning and I was getting a good hike in. And I got to the top of Stone Mountain and they was feeding people slushies. They was feeding them popcorn. They feeding them big ass dry pretzels. They feeding them chips, soda. I'm like, bro, these people just dedicated their morning to their lifestyle, to their health, to their wellness, and climb a mile up in the sky to get a workout. And the only thing y'all got for them is poison. I said, I see a demand that need to be met. I'm gonna make some fresh fruit bowls. I'm gonna cut up some fresh fruit. I'm gonna get some coconut water, and I'm gonna come bring it out here, and I'm gonna sell fruit and coconuts at the bottom of this mountain. And when I tell you, from the first day I came out there, I was selling out. All I had was one cooler, one small cooler with 20 fruit bowls in it. Before I even touched the coconut, I had a a thing with 20 fruit bowls in it. And I was selling out. They was like, oh, he got fruit. I did that last summer consistently. And I was making money. I said, I started drinking coconut water. I learned how to cut open the coconut. I started taking coconut water up there. The first time I brought 2 bags of coconuts up there, they was gone in less than an hour. In less than an hour, people were like, coconuts? Where you get those from? Oh, yeah, let me get that. How much? Yeah, yeah. I'm like, okay, I found something. I found something, a demand that I can meet. I was banking. I was making damn near $500 a weekend, Saturday and Sunday only, selling fruit and coconuts. Before I ever even touched the coconut, I was already making that kind of money. And then when I said coconuts, I said, okay, they just brought 2 bags of coconuts in less than an hour. What if I brought 7 bags of coconuts? And I took 7 bags of coconuts. I sold out. I brought 10 bags of coconuts. It's 10 coconuts in the bag. I said, I got 100 coconuts on a Saturday. Can I do this 100 coconuts? I did 100 coconuts. I said, I'm going to do this every weekend. I found a way to make damn near $2,000 a month, $2,000 to $8,000 a month, just working weekends. And guess what? As soon as I started to be successful and start making money, the laws rolled up. They're like, hey, man, you can't be out here. You can't be out here selling fruit and coconuts. We don't allow that at Stone Mountain. I'm like, bruh, y'all allow poison to be sold. Oh, we ain't got nothing to do with that. We just here to enforce the law. Oh, okay, you an order taker. Right. I said, all right, cool, you right. I packed up. I ain't finna catch no trespassing charge. I ain't finna get in no trouble. So I can't sell fruit and coconuts here. So I came back the next day because I'm a rebel. And I said, hey, fruit and coconuts. They pulled up on me like, hey, we just told you you can't sell no fruit and coconuts. We just told you this the other day. I said, damn, man, these folks is fucking with my bag. As soon as I find a secret and I start getting successful, somebody want to come and rain on my parade. Huh. I said, what I'm gonna do now? So my plan, I said, all right, if you go up the mountain a little bit, it's a big old rock, and I'm just gonna go to the side. I'm gonna go behind the rock to the side. So if they come over here, I'm not right here where they can see me. And let me tell you, man, I went one day, I was by myself. I got 8 bags of coconuts. These damn bags weigh damn near 60, 80 pounds. I got 8 bags of coconuts. I got a big ass cooler with about 30 fruit bowls. I'm prepped for the whole day. I'm like, I'm finna make some money. I'm finna get the fuck up out of here. I'm gonna be ducked off. When I tell you I climbed up the mountain, went around a rock, I'm loading big ass coolers, shit that's bigger than that weigh more than me. And I literally go back to the car. I'm grabbing my last thing of ice so I can put all my stuff on ice. And then the lady see me, the police, she like, we just told your ass. I'm like, fuck, I'm busted, bro. Like, I just unloaded all this stuff, all this heavy shit, thinking I was finna be sneaky and have a good day. I didn't get caught. Them folks told me, hey, we catch you again, you getting a trespassing, and we gonna write you a ticket, and you probably won't be allowed back on the park. So I'm snapping on the police now. I'm like, y'all, like y'all okay with feeding people poison, but I'm over here trying to do a good deed, and I'm trying to get people what they really need, and y'all telling me I can't be here, and then you over here telling me I can't do this on top of Stone Mountain. This ain't y'all mountain. This ain't the government mountain. The mountain belong to the planet. The planet belong to the people. But you know they so conditioned. You know they such order takers. They like I can argue and talk shit all I want. I got my stuff and I left. I even tried to give one of the officers who was cool a fruit bowl. She like, no, I can't take it in front of him. She ain't even want to take it in front of the male officer because that's how scared they are of their superiors of getting in trouble. I'm like, this system's so backwards and broken. So I lost one of my biggest bags. So this summer came back around. I said, okay, I'm doing it again. I gotta come up with a better plan. So I said, what if I go outside the gate on Stone Mountain? What if I go do different events? What if I pop up at different events and I do it that way? What if I do it under my nonprofit organization, ATL Healing Community? Then maybe I can be successful. I did a few pop-ups, made good money. I go to parks when I feel like it's a lot of people there. I make decent money. And let me tell you, as soon as I came up with a plan, all I needed was a hot day. All I needed was a hot and sunny day to be able to profit. When I tell you it has rained in Atlanta every weekend for the last 3 months. For the last 2 or 3 months, every weekend we didn't had a goddamn thunderstorm. Now, when people want fresh fruit, when they want cold coconuts, it's usually after a strenuous workout or in the dire heat. And it looked like I'm holding gold in my hands. It looked like they willing to give me whatever for this real hydration. They're like, I need a coconut. I need some fruit. The weather has single-handedly put me out of business. I thought God was beefing with me. For the last few months, I'm like, God, what did I do? Do you not want me to feed the people? What do you want me to do? He said, get a better plan. Get a better plan. Stop depending on Stone Mountain for your income. Stop depending on events for your income. Stop depending on the sun to be out for your income. Because what you gonna do when the winter come around? You gonna stand out there and sell soup? You gonna start a soup kitchen? So I said, I gotta come up with a better strategy. I'm gonna let you know there is nothing wrong with you. There is nothing wrong with you. There is only something wrong with your strategy. So I have to come up with a better strategy if I want to continue to sell fruit and coconuts. If I need to be able to sell fruit and coconuts while it's raining, somebody need to say, I need that. So how can I do that? I said, I got to start an ordering system just in my neighborhood, just in my city. And I live in an apartment complex. It's over 250 apartments in my complex. They got about over 90% of the units occupied. It's two more apartment complexes right next to my apartment complex, and it's a whole housing complex. So we talking about 246 or 369, 1,200 to 2,000 customers just in my area. Small businesses, all these local businesses. How can I sell them fruit and coconuts? How can I brand this? So first thing I did, I created a site, a small ordering site where they can go on a site and they can order fruit bowls or they can order coconuts. And I said, well, I got to be able to offer more than fruit and coconuts. I got to expand my menu. So I said maybe I'll add some acai bowls. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm finna order today. I'm finna order some acai. If anybody ever had an acai, the dragon fruit, or his berries, the puree with the fruit on top, with the honey or the peanut butter drizzle, it's amazing. So now instead of just selling fruit and coconuts, I'm finna sell acai and I'm finna sell wellness shots, and then I'm gonna move into fresh juices as well too. So that's my plan. So I gotta make my labels. So this is how you do it. The brand is gonna be called Mango Crazy. It's gonna be powered by my nonprofit organization, ATL Healing Community. Mango Crazy ATL, or Man Go Crazy, because this man, I'm finna go crazy. That's why I called it Mango Crazy. Man Go Crazy. So it's just to hype people up about wellness, right? So you have to brand everything you do and make it so everybody knows who you are. It has to be a household name. People have to know, oh, Mango Crazy. Oh yeah, I order from them every week. Oh yeah, they bring me 6 bowls a week. So I said I'm gonna start a subscription program where they can get fresh fruit bowls, fresh juices, fresh wellness shots, fresh coconuts dropped off at their house every week. They should be able to order from me and I just bring it. I have a recurring base. I created a ordering app where they can go in there and say, hey, I want this, I want this. I want to deliver it to my house, or I'm gonna come pick it up, and they can meet me right here at the front of my complex at the mailbox, and I have somebody right there waiting on them to deliver it for them. So I gotta do my labels for my fruit bowls. I gotta do my labels for my acai bowls so it can list everything that's in there with the logo, make it real presentable, make it real pretty. I gotta get my domain name. I gotta go buy Mango Crazy ATL. Now let me tell you something. This is why I say it is going to cost you more money to start a business than you are going to make in the beginning. It is going to cost you more money to start a business than you're gonna make. So my labels gonna cost me at least $100 to make. At least $100, probably more than that. But if I buy the labels off Amazon, if I print them myself, I can save some money. A domain. If you go to Squarespace.com, you can buy a domain name for $14 a year. That's only $14. Easy. I got a refrigerator in my apartment, and when I make fruit bowls, my fridge is full. I have no space for my own stuff. Today, you will see on stream, I am going to pick up a fridge. I am going to buy a refrigerator today that I found on Facebook Marketplace. I'm gonna clean it real good, and I have another fridge. It's another $100. I have to buy deli containers, the containers to put the fruit in, right? Deli containers cost me about $30. The little wellness shots, they gonna cost me about another $30. So we talking about I need a bunch of them, really. So we talking about I'm just gonna say $100. The acai puree, the acai that I need to make the acai bowls cost $100. And I want 2 different flavors. So now we talking about another $200. And then I gotta buy all the fruit that goes inside of the fruit bowls. Now we're talking about easily another $250. And I ain't even gonna tell y'all how much I spend on coconuts. Okay, I'll tell you. I spend $25 to $35 a bag, and it always come with 8 to 10 coconuts, depending on where I'm getting it from. And I'm looking for a wholesaler in Texas where I can just get them in bulk and already have them on hand. But we talking about easily another $200. Whew, whew. I don't even want to do the math. So you talking about Mango Crazy ATL? 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. That's what I gotta spend this week to do this business. $900. Then I gotta take the time and the hours that it take to sit back and cut up all this fruit, make all these bowls, store it, promote it. Oh, I ain't even tell you. Jesus. Flyers. I need about 2,000 flyers with the brand name on there, with the menu on there, with the logo on there, and with the barcode on there. I have to do digital marketing for myself. I have to do advertisement for myself and make flyers to go. Then I have to get my kids and people to help me go all around my complex, all around these other complexes, all around to these local businesses and give them my flyer and say, hey, if y'all looking for some fresh fruit bowls and some coconuts, you can order in the morning between 7 o'clock in the morning, 6:30 in the morning, whatever time I choose, and to 12 o'clock. We only doing 50 bowls a day. So make sure you get your orders in early and we'll come drop them off. If you need fruit bowls weekly, you can do our subscription plan as well too, but we're ready to serve you. Flyers. I'm gonna let y'all know another $200. So already, I ain't gonna lie, $1,100, $900 to $1,000. I can cut some of these costs in certain places. I can order only the bowls I need for now. You know, I can do the labels I need. I can cut some of these costs, but easily $900 to $1,100 to be able to fully scale my fruit business. But what would that do for me? I'm gonna show y'all why I have to spend this money. Why it's important that I spend $900 to $1,000 to expand something that I already started. So let's just say things start going. Let's say I'm able to get this thing going, and after the first week, I'm able to sell 30 fruit bowls a day. Right? So I sell 30 fruit bowls a day. And my fruit bowls are $10 a piece, $10 to $12, but we're gonna average it out at 10. So anybody know? Obviously, 10 times 30, $300 a day. Minimum $300 a day. 300 times, damn, I was gonna say 7 days a week. I don't know if I wanna do this 7 days a week. I'm gonna need at least one day off because I got other stuff to do. So let's just go 6 days a week, just to be safe. 5 or 6 days a week. So 300 times 6 is 1,800. $1,800 a week times 4. That's $7,200 a month. That's net. I'm still gonna have to buy fruit. I'm still gonna have to keep buying labels. I'm gonna keep having to buy acai. So it's gonna be money that I have to spend to keep this going. But if I can get to 30 bowls a day for 6 days straight, I'm gonna make at least $7,200 a month. And this is how you have to do it. You have to sit back and write down each step of the plan, each thing you have to buy, each thing, and you have to calculate it and say, if it works, this is what I'm gonna make on the low end, on the high end. If I get to 50 bowls, I'm already hitting my 10 grand a month. And that's just off of one business. And yeah, it's gonna be a lot, but I have people that are going to help me. And if they ain't gonna help me, I'm gonna go hire somebody. I'm gonna go find people I can hire. Hey, can I pay you $15, $20 to come in here and cut fruit for me? I need you to make me this many bowls. And I just do it that way. I'm gonna have employees after the first month. I can guarantee it because I'm going to need it. I'm going to have so many orders coming in that I'm going to need an extra hand. But I'm going to show y'all how I started this on my own. $7,200 a month. I'm $3,000 away from my $10,000 a month, and I need to hit that within the next 60 days. So follow my progress. I'm gonna show y'all how you can make $10,000 a month in 60 days. Right? My other business. I got a business called Silent Vibe Tribe ATL. I'm gonna show y'all real quick. Real quick. Let me grab a pair. Anybody ever been to a silent headphone party? We just had one last month. We had a Juneteenth event. And look at this. I'm going to show y'all the work that I put in. I literally sit back and I create my own flyers. I do my own flyer making digital marketing. I create my own flyers. This is what it takes. This is what it costs. Premium quality. I pay for them. I make them. I go pick them up. I put the most effort. I put 120%. If you're trying to be successful and you want to be better than me, and you only waking up at 9 o'clock and then you go back to sleep and you don't exercise and you ain't dedicated, you will not be better than me. You have to outwork me. You have to outwork me. It's somebody who want to do the same thing you're doing. If you want to be a streamer, it's somebody who's streaming 10 to 12 hours a day. They really want it, but you only want to do it an hour a day. And then you want to play games the rest of the day. Or you want to go do other stuff the rest of the day. You want to be a football player. You want to be the best in the league, but you leave the gym early and you sleep in early. But it's somebody who dedicated, who hungry, who in the gym nonstop every day. First one in there, last one out. You're not finna be better than him. Let me tell you something. Hustle will beat talent every day of the week. Every day of the week. Hustle will beat talent every day of the week. You can be the most talented piano player in the world. Play with your eyes closed. And then you just go back. Oh yeah, I'm the best. But it's somebody who's at that piano every day practicing. Practicing. He will be better than you because he is putting in the work to grow. He is going through the difficult times. So I'm letting y'all know, you have to be hungry. If you are not hungry for success, how do you expect to eat? Ask yourself that. Let's keep going. How am I going to make $10,000 a month? Because I ain't making it now. And what I was doing wasn't working. So I have to revisit, reanalyze my strategy. So this is what it is. This is my strategy. And if you see holes in my strategy, you see something not working, let me know what I can do to make it better. Comment. What are you doing to make your strategy better? Right? So if that works, 30 bowls, 7,200. Silent Vibe Tribe, Silent Headphone Party. We have them every month. We be in there be like, right? So I have an event once a month, but I got 50 of these. Let me tell you something. Guess how much I paid for these? For a set of 50 silent headphones, you won't believe it. I can't believe I did it. I was in an investor mindset. I was like, I'ma do it and it's gonna work. And it's gonna work fast. I just know it's gonna work. And I got a plan. I thought I had a good plan. And I got some money. I got my little tax money. And I said, I need to save this money. I need to put this money into something smart. And my ass went and bought 50 solid headphones out of all the things I could have invested in. Don't ask me why. I don't even know why no more. It just seemed like a good idea. It just seemed like a good idea when I did it. I looked into Atlanta. I said, how many people are having silent headphone parties? Who else is doing this? I had to go look. I looked at Eventbrite. Wasn't nobody really having no silent headphone events. I said, so I'm gonna be one of the only ones doing it. So I know it's gonna hit. And then I can rent these headphones out and make more money. So my smart ass went ahead and spent $2,500. I spent $2,500 on some goddamn headphones on a set of 50. And I went into Chat GPT and I was like, I need to calculate how can I get what is my ROI on 50 headphones? Can anybody tell me what ROI stand for? If you want to be in business, if you are an entrepreneur and you don't know what ROI stand for, go back to the drawing board. ROI, easy, return on investment. How are you going to make your money back? You spent the money, now I have to make $2,500 back. I need to make more than $2,500, but how do I do that? All right, I need one rental a week. I really need more than that, but let's just go one rental a week. One rental a week, and I'll charge for 50 headphones. I charge the lowest price starting off until I scale that I will charge. I was gonna say 300. That's really a fair price. I actually have a event coming up with my apartment complex. I called my apartment complex. I said, "Hey, I seen y'all doing a yoga event, and somebody's going to be doing yoga. I have some silent headphones, and I figure we should do a silent movie night or something like that." And they said, "Oh, that's a good idea. Come have a meeting with me." I want to sit down with her. She said, "What would you charge me? What would you charge us?" I said, I can get it done for about 300, 350. If you need like the generator that goes with it. She said, we can do that. I said, whoa, whoa. Okay, thanks. I didn't say whoa. I was like, okay, that's fine. I'll send you over the contract, the proposal. And I emailed it to her. And I called her. I said, hey, you got that? She said, I got it. I'm waiting on the petty cash funds to come in. And I'm going to go ahead and make sure we got it ready. And let's do the event on this day at this time. Right? So I thought that's all I needed. I thought after I had the headphones, I thought the money was finna start coming in. I didn't even think about all the other costs and all the other stuff that I had to pay for. I said, what if I can do a movie theater and people can sit back and watch the movie with the headphones on? So I said, I need an inflatable movie screen. I went on Facebook. I think I spent like a little bit over $100. A little bit over $100. They usually cost more. I bought a 20 feet is large as shit, inflatable movie projector screen. I said, bing bing, movie projector screen. I'm just gonna say 150, a little smooth 150 for the projector screen. And then I said, now what if I want to have an event at Piedmont Park? Or what if I want to do it outside in public? How the hell am I gonna power a projector? A blower for the projector screen, all this stuff. I had to go buy a damn generator. You know what my generator cost me? Cha-ching, another $300. I think I paid like 300, 320, 350, somewhere around that range. I'm like, God damn, I ain't even made no money yet. And this shit is still breaking me. This shit is breaking me, and I ain't even made no money yet. Look at this, 2,500. 300. So that's $2,800, $2,900. I'm already $3,000 in. I'm already $3,000 in. I was thinking the other week. I said I paid $2,500 for these. Maybe I just go ahead and sell them for about 2 bands. I'll lose $500, but I can use that 2 bands right now to get caught up on some of these bills. But I'm like, damn, what was the point of buying them? What was the point of buying them? Just so you can give up and tap out? I said, nah, I did the calculations. We can do it. We can do it. So I need to make $3,000 back. And I need it. It's my money and I need it now. Kent Nugent in this mug, right? So let's say I got one coming up with my apartments this month. I need one booking for $250 minimum. Let me recap. $250 a week. I need to find out how to make $250 a week from these headphones. $250 a week, 4 weeks in a month. It's $1,000 a month. I have to make my money back. It's gonna take me at least 3 months. And then I had to spend another $100 every month for my website to be able to make the Silent Vibe Tribe website where people can book it and order the headphones. Luckily for me, I didn't have to pay somebody $300, $400, $500, $600 to build my website because I do that for myself. But it took the time for me to sit down and build my website, make it nice, like make it presentable, do all the forms, do all the ordering. I need to be able to do that. So one thing I need to do is I need to fix my website, which will be done this week. I have to do that this week. I have to finish the website. Then I have to sit back and I have to make calls. I have to call apartment complexes. I have to call indie films. So when people who make short films, they can book my headphones. They can book the projector screen. We will come out there. We'll set it up. We'll preview the movie. I have to make my money back. I have to go make calls. I have to do prospecting. I have to do marketing. I have to market this. And I'm going to do one event a month. One event every month. And they need to make me $250 off my own event. I need to make at least $250. Woo! Man, I'm already tired from just thinking about the math. Right? So the fruit, Silent Vibe Tribe, if I can get to one booking every week for 4 weeks and make an extra $1,000 a month, and I'm making $7,200 a month minimum off my fruit business, I'm at $8,200. Again, the goal is $10,000 a month. The goal is $10,000. I'm still $1,800 away. I need to find another $1,800 to be able to make $10,000 a month. One way I can do that, I can get more orders on my bowls. I can do more bookings. But what I need to do is I need to be able to make money without having to work. I need to be able to make money without having to work. Now, I'm going to teach you something real quick. There are various ways to generate income. I just want to read this to you. So I wrote this down earlier. So you have earned income, and you have passive income, and you have portfolio income. I don't have no portfolio income. I don't have no stocks. I ain't got no Bitcoin. I used to have some stocks and stuff. When times got bad, I cashed that bugger out and I took that money and I got the hell up out of there. Right? I couldn't put my faith inside the stock market. I ain't got enough money to keep investing and then losing and then just watching my money go up and down. That's money. It's my money and I needed it. So I went and got that money. Right? But this is earned income. This is money I have to sweat for. This is money I have to do labor. Labor. I call it BST. Bullshit. I'm just joking. Bullshit work. But blood, sweat, and tears. I have to get up. I have to cut the fruit. I have to go get the fruit. I have to do all this work to be able to make this money. And I got to do it every month, every week, consistently. And if the orders don't come in, I don't get paid. Silent Vibe Tribe. If I don't do the marketing, if I don't do the booking, I don't get paid. So this is good. Earned income is good. It's earned income. But what we need is we need passive income. I need passive income. Passive income is when you make money while you sleep. How do you make money while you sleep? Right? So it's a few ways you can do this. You can have rentals. You can go buy some property if your credit good enough. If you got enough money to buy the property, and then you have to rent it out, you have to renovate it. That's passive income. You sleep, people rent, you go, you take the money, you make sure it's clean. Passive income. People making real good passive income doing rentals. I ain't got rental money right now. Unless I'm finna clear my apartment out and rent it out on Airbnb, which I think is probably illegal, but if I was broke enough, I'll still do it. But I ain't hurting like that right now. So one way that I can make passive income is doing exactly what I'm doing right now. I can stream. So one of my passive income is going to be streaming. This might take a year. It might take 6 months. It might take 2 months. It might take 1 month. I don't know how long it's going to take for me to make passive income from streaming. I know I have to stream every day. That's all I know. I have to stream every day. I have to document my life. I have to push my content. And as the views go up and up and up, and people gonna be watching this video a year from now. To my oh shit. That man sat back, he had a plan. Oh wow, he blew up for real. He did it. I'm gonna be making money off this video next year, the year after, the year after, the year after. That's why people be thinking streaming and YouTube and all that stuff don't pay, but that is passive income. Every time people click, you can stop making videos and your old videos will still be making you money if people are watching them, right? So I will be streaming more often. When I go get this fridge, I will be streaming so you can see. When I'm doing my labels, when I'm doing my website, I sit right here with the camera on me while I'm at my computer working, and I'm gonna let you see what it look like when it's grinding. When I'm beefing with my baby mama and my baby come, and I'm going through stuff with my son, and I'm parenting, and when I'm cutting up all this fruit, lugging all this fruit, when I'm delivering and making these orders, I'm gonna be streaming because I want y'all to see. I want you to see it. I'm gonna get paid for that. For the next 10 years, I want to get paid for that. So streaming for me one of my passive incomes. What's another way that I can make passive income? Let me take a second to think. So if you can't tell, I'm a revolutionary. I believe in self-sustainability. I think we should be able to grow our own food. I think we should be able to educate our children. I think we should be able to think for ourselves. I think we should be able to fund ourselves. I think we shouldn't depend on the government as much as we do. I also think that being in the military, being a single father, growing up in poverty, being part of a broken home, being part of a broken system, being not a victim, being a recovering addict. These are all things that have taught me about myself. That is called intellectual property. So I'm going to take everything that I've learned, everything that I've overcome, everything that I've been through, and I'm going to create a motivation and a liberation course. I'm going to get up every day as part of my streaming, and I'm going to do a motivational video about some topic about uplifting yourself. And then go back into my stream. But as part of the motivation, I'm going to create a liberation course. I wrote a journal. I created a chakra balancing journal that helps you unblock all your chakra points and understand your energy systems in 49 days. 7 days for each chakra. But now I'm going to do a video Each day that goes into those chakra systems, each activities, so I can teach you people how to manage their energy, how to balance their mind, how to understand the cosmic plan for their life. And I'm going to sell that course. I have to create a plan of how many videos is going to be, how many features I'm going to have. I have to edit it, I have to package it, and then I have to market it and say, hey, I got something that's going to change your life. And after I make the videos and dedicate the time to preparing it, I'm going to sell that course. Maybe I'll sell it for $30, $33. $33. And let me tell you, I already know I need at least 1,000 people to buy that course. At $33, that's $33,000. And every time somebody buy it, that's $33,000. People gonna book me to speak. Hey, we need a speaker. We need a motivational speaker to come talk to the football team, to come talk to the school. Book me. I'm gonna make money speaking. I'm just showing y'all I have a lot of stuff going on. But the only way I can do it is this and this calendar right here. If I don't plug in my days, if I don't commit to this, I will not be successful. But I have to have a plan. I have to have a plan. And I have more stuff that I can do. I have way more skills. I do sound therapy. I do meditation. I do breath work. Right? I can book myself out to be able to do that stuff too, which I will do. But right now, I'm working on the things that are most important right now at the forefront. So I'm gonna wrap it up here pretty soon. But I want to end with this. It is a great reset happening. This is one of the biggest transfers of wealth that we have ever seen. People are either going to stay poor, stay broken, stay dependent on the system, stay addicted, stay depressed, stay angry, stay dramatic, stay problematic, or people are going to succeed. People are going to be determined. People are going to be valuable. This is the time more than ever to show your value. Where are you valuable? How are you valued? What is your time worth? Your income is a product of your outcome. Let me say that one more time. Your income, how much money you make, is a product of your outcome. How much you do, how many people's lives you are able to change, the impact that you have in life. But if you broke, it's because you're not making a big enough impact. You're not focusing your time in the right places. Your strategy is not strategic. It's just not set up the way it's supposed to be. You're not managing your time properly. You're not managing your energy properly. So if you want more income, focus on your outcome. That's karma. You get what you give. Laws of reciprocation. So I want more. I know I'm worth more, so I have to do more. I have to do better. I have to be more strategic. So this is just my journey. And I'm so glad that y'all get to come along on a journey with me. So what I'm about to do, which you probably won't see all of it, because as much as I want to stream all day, I be listening to music, and a lot of the music is by famous artists. And if I stream famous artists' music on my YouTube, then I get copyright violations and I can't monetize my content. And I want my content to be monetized. So I will take clips out of this video and I will use those. But some stuff won't be in the camera. But the stuff that matters when I'm doing this stuff, I'll stream every day. I will work on streaming every day for the next week, even if it's just for an hour, and we will talk about business. We will talk about lifestyle. We will talk about parenting. We will talk about mindset. We will talk about heart set. We will talk about patience. We will talk about determination. We will talk about diligence. We will talk about structure. We will talk about strategy until we become successful. We will be hungry, baby. I'm gonna show y'all what hunger look like. I'm gonna show y'all what dedication look like. I'm gonna show y'all what trials and tribulations look like. I ain't smoked weed, not a bragging statement because I can go longer and I need to go longer, but I ain't smoked weed in 3 days. I told myself, don't you want more? Ain't you tired of this? You've been smoking weed for 15 years. For damn near 15 years. And what has it gotten you? A peace of mind? Why don't you have a peace of mind without weed? Why can't you do that for yourself? Oh, you want instant gratification. You want it now. You don't want to have to work for it. I said too damn bad. Too damn bad. You holding me back. We gonna have to work for it. And then yesterday, I was thinking, and I was like, I feel good. I feel focused. I feel clear. I feel energetic. Like my energy is coming back. I'm a little bit more anxious. Well, I'm actually not as anxious as I was when I was smoking, but I'm a little bit more antsy. I'm a little bit more irritable, but I'm okay. And then this morning I got up and I came in here to do this and focus on my business. And I said, man, I know one thing that'll get my creative juices flowing, get my mind flowing in the direction that it need to be. All I gotta do is hit the joint one time. And I lit the lighter, I looked at the joint, I put it down. I packed up all my paraphernalia. I wiped up all the ashes. If I was looking at my workstation, I had weed residue, ashes, little stems everywhere. I said, how are you expecting to be successful when your workspace look like this? When you doing this with your time, when your mind not where it need to be, when you feel like you have to use substances outside of yourself to get you where you need to be, when you know you don't. Stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to yourself. You supposed to be the truth, but you're not living in your truth. You're not speaking your truth. Come on now, people can see your lack of authenticity. They can tell you high, and they might smoke weed too, but they don't take you serious because you're doing the same thing that they doing. You're not setting an example. You're not leading these people by example. You're not setting yourself apart. You're not making yourself different. You're doing the same as everybody else. But you want something different than what everybody else got. How? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. These conversations I be having to have with myself. I be having to put my foot on my own goddamn neck. I be having to put BTA on myself. Belt to ass, boy. Stop playing with my life. So I go hard about my life. And I'm not playing with none of it. And y'all gonna see. So if you've been tapped into this live, make sure you follow it. Let me know what your strategy look like. Let me know what you changing inside of your daily habits. What are you changing in your life that's gonna get you further to what you want to be? What's your goal and how you gonna accomplish your goal? If you don't have a strategy, if you don't have a plan, if you don't have a team, if you don't have a network, if you don't have the discipline, you will not be successful. You might get lucky. You might get lucky, but it won't last. And anybody know what is luck? People think you get lucky. Luck is when opportunity meets preparation. Luck is when opportunity meets preparation. So when an opportunity comes for you to be successful, and then you have prepared yourself with the skills, with the tools, being in the right place at the right time to receive that opportunity, people are going to say, oh, he just got lucky. No, he was prepared. He was ready. He was in the right place at the right time. But if he was at that place at that time, but he wasn't prepared, it won't be no luck. He wouldn't be able to capitalize on the opportunity. So people be looking at your life. You be looking at these people's life, these successful. Oh, he got lucky. No, they were prepared for the opportunity. So are you prepared for the opportunity to come? Are you organized? Is your stuff ready? If somebody call you and say, hey, I heard you shoot music videos. I need a music video shot right now. Can you come out right now? And we finna pay you $700. Can you come down? But you beefing with your baby mama and your camera battery's not charged. You have no batteries and you loaned your homeboy your lens or your lens scratched up and you've been talking about getting it fixed and getting it clean and getting another one, but you ain't really focused on it. Now you can't make that $700. But the call came in. You had a chance to get lucky and make the big bucks. Somebody called you right away and you needed it, but you wasn't prepared for the opportunity. So no amount of luck will help you if you are not prepared. So this is the time to get prepared. When the world and the economy and the government collapse, there is no amount of luck that is going to save you. If you don't have food already prepared, if you don't have water stored, if you don't have first aid kits, if you don't have ammunition and weapons to be able to protect yourself, if you're not prepared for the end of the world, you will be one of the first people to go. If you don't have a community of people who are prepared to be able to connect, uplift, and protect each other, how do you expect to survive? Think like a soldier, think militant, think diligent, and ask yourself, are you prepared for what is coming? I don't know if you notice, but things are getting harder. Things are getting more difficult. Things are becoming more visual. Things are coming to the light. We are seeing the system collapse right in front of our eyes. This is the best time to get prepared. You have to prepare yourself, not just financially, but also mentally, physically, and spiritually. You have to be aligned. You have to be connected with yourself, with your source, with your community, with your family. If you are at dis-ease, if you are in discombobulation, if you are uncomfortable, if you are unsettled, it is trying to show you that you are not prepared and there is things that you need to do. So I'm not going to lecture you. I got work to do. I just wanted to show you I have a plan. I have a goal to make 10,000. I have a plan to make 10,000. I want passive income, but there is a lot of work that I have to do. There is a lot of money that I have to spend. There's a lot of energy and time, so I can't smoke weed. I want to hit the joint. Maybe once a week as part of my meditation, I can indulge in it. Maybe I don't drink. I haven't drinking in months, in years. I don't even care about consuming alcohol. I don't go out to the club. I don't party. I might go to my friends' events. I support my friends or I'm hosting my own events, but I'm not out looking to have fun. I'm not out chasing women because chasing women for what? To love me, to like me, to have sex with them? I have kids. I have kids to take care of. What am I worried about these women for when I have women and children depending on me? Make it make sense. Does your life make sense? Is what you're doing make sense? Does it make sense? Or are you just doing anything? I'm finna wrap it up. But let me tell you something. I got a 9-year-old and I asked my 9-year-old get in trouble a lot. But the reason why my 9-year-old get in trouble is because I asked my 9-year-old, I asked him when he do something. So for example, I'll give you an example. My 9-year-old, I'm trying to think of something that he did recently. We haven't had the problem as much. But my son, maybe he a kid, right? So he'll take a marker and he'll draw on his arms. All right. For one, you can get ink poisoning. Because whatever touches your skin goes into your bloodstream. Your body absorbs everything that goes on it. And I can't talk because obviously I got plenty tattoos, but he'll just draw on his arm. We might be finna go somewhere. And I'll ask him, why are you drawing on your arm? And he'll tell me, I don't know. You don't know? He didn't say because he was bored. He didn't say because I like art and I want to look like you with my tattoos. His first answer when he doing something that he not supposed to be doing, or when I asked him is, I don't know. So he will get in trouble for that now because it is a clear indication you are doing things, but you don't even know why you doing them. As an adult, I want to ask you, how many things are you doing in your life and you don't even know why you doing them? You just doing them just to be doing them. You doing them just out of survival, out of frustration, right? We don't want to live like that. We need to be intentional. We need to know why we're doing the things that we're doing. We want to know why we're doing them, what we're doing them for, and what we expect to accomplish by doing them. So when we get negative results or when things aren't going the way that we want them to happen in our life, we're not surprised because we knew what we was doing. We have to take accountability. We have to be intentional, right? So everything I do is for a reason. Everything I do is for a reason. If I'm not doing it for a reason, if I don't know why I'm doing it, I don't need to be doing it. So this is a wake up call. This is the great reset. Reset your life. Every day in the morning, you get a reset. Every day, you are not the person that you was yesterday. So don't operate out the same mindset that you did yesterday. We have over 80,000 thoughts a day. And for most people, over 80 to 90% of those thoughts are the same thoughts from yesterday. What are you putting in your mind to help you think different? What new opportunities are you creating for yourself? What environments are you putting yourself in to be able to create more opportunity to be able to stimulate your mind and give you new experiences? We have to start asking ourselves this question when we want to actually accomplish greatness, right? So we got some work to do. You got some work to do. I got some work to do. But I'm gonna show you in real life what it look like. But what I got to do today, I have to go get a money order for $1,500 to pay my rent. I gotta pay my $500 car note. I gotta go get my oil change, another $50 to $100. I have to finish my labels, finish my domain, pick up this fridge, order my daily containers, order my acai, make my flyers for Silent Vibe Tribe. Can I do all that in a day? I absolutely can if I plan my day. I even gotta go and pick up fruit. I might need help. I might have to make a call and say, hey, I need you to go pick this up for me. I need you to go do this for me. And hopefully I got people who are willing to help me and support me. But if I don't, it still gotta get done, baby. So we locked in. We locked in for the rest of the summer, for the rest of the year. We going into 2026 strong. I'm not a fake streamer. I ain't finna show you no fluff. I ain't finna fake my life for nobody. So if you don't like it, just go ahead and click off. You're gonna get the real deal over here. So check me out. Check me out. Watch how I make it happen. And I don't even want to be selling fruit for long because I gotta worry about cutting fruit every goddamn day, making these bowls every damn day when I got other businesses and other stuff that I need to do. So I'm gonna end up having to hire people, hire somebody, hire my family, hire my kids, hire somebody I trust to be able to do this. But I have to create the foundation, create the structure to make it happen. And I'm gonna let you know right now, I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna show you firsthand. Make sure y'all lock in. Let's get it done. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all tap in with D Truth IRL. This in real life, no fluff, no games. Peace, love, gratitude, and abundance. And I wish you nothing but prosperity in your great reset.